welcome back to my channel. I wanted to show you guys what kind of a week in my life is like and just kind of take you along. So this isn't a full week, but it's definitely a few days worth of footage for you guys and just kind of showing you our routine. So this was a Monday, and on Mondays we have to go pick up our milk. We buy raw milk from a local farm here and we love it. It tastes so amazing, but Monday is our weekly pickup, so we knew we were going to be out and about today, so we all put on our rain boots because it had been raining and it was muddy, and we also knew we were going to be coming back to work in the garden. So we pick up at a local farm, like I said, and this day she had made the switch from these coolers, which is what she used to put our milk in, to a refrigerator. So here I am searching for our milk and I couldn't find it. Luckily that will help in the future, but the kids love the farm life, the animals, the horses, and all of that stuff. So we were really excited to get started on our homestead. When we got back home, I knew I had to clean out the car. Mason, our dog, doesn't typically ride with us, but he sheds a lot, and so he leaves a lot of evidence. Now, not all of this is from him, but yeah, it just really shows up because everything is black on the inside. So the way that I get things done is I recruit help from Selah and let Micah play, and we just get it done that way. So once we got the car finished and all cleaned up, well, it wasn't exactly cleaned up, but we turned some music on and started working on the garden. So I'm gonna be honest here, I've not been the greatest gardener. I've kind of let things go. It's just different when you live with somebody else. So anyways, me and Selah picked the rest of the vegetables off of the tomato trees, tomato vines, whatever you want to call them, and the peppers and things like that. And then it was time to pull up the tomatoes because they were done producing. So, oh, and that vine right there, turns out it was a sweet potato vine. I didn't even know my sister planted those, so we got a couple of sweet potatoes. But we had tons and tons of stuff, so once we got it all in, I started pickling everything or chopping it up to freeze it. But I really wanted to maybe even start like a fall garden. I know, it's already in fall. Apparently you're supposed to do this like in the summer so that you have fall crops. I'm still learning, you guys, so bear with me, but we definitely needed to at least get the weeds out of this garden. I was cracking up here. Micah was trying to get in there and he could not get his boots over. It's so funny watching him explore, but this kid is into everything and he gets stuck a lot, so it's really funny. Also, Selah has really stepped up to the plate this year and become a little bit more responsible, a little bit more, adventurous to try different things. So she's been a really big help when it comes to gardening and stuff. I don't know if that will continue. I hope it does, but it's been really fun watching her learn how to do all this stuff and just get stronger and growing up on me. Later on, I wanted to kind of wash all those vegetables off. I'm going to be honest with you guys again. I don't typically just rinse my vegetables off because we usually just go get what we want for supper and then come in and cook it. But I've saw a lot of things on Instagram and stuff of people washing their vegetables and all the stuff that comes off of them. And so I did that with some vinegar, half water, and cleaned it off, and that water was super dirty. Here is Selah trying to vacuum. As you can tell, she was not being very successful with that. I don't make my kids do this right now. Like, I do not feel that they are old enough to be this responsible right now, but if they want to do it, then I'm definitely going to be able to teach them that, and I'm okay with that. So just allowing them to help out, especially while they want to. After that, I decided we were going to make some sourdough tortillas for tacos. So we love taco night, and these sourdough tortillas are amazing. They're simple, and I like that it uses the sourdough starter that I have. So I keep up with this sourdough starter and try to feed it like once a week. We make so many different things from it, and I'm trying to become a better baker. Oh, right here are my prenatal organic chewy gummy vitamins. They are delicious. No, I'm not pregnant, but it seems to help with my hair growth, and I don't know why you wouldn't just take them all the time anyways. It has all your essential vitamins in it. So the next day, I knew that we were going to be going out for most of the day, so I wanted to get a lot of this stuff going. So I started on my jalapenos that we picked from the garden. Couldn't think of the word. And I just started chopping them up and just seeing how many I could get to fit into a quart jar. I'm also trying to save the seeds, so I don't know if that's going to work very well for me. I know that it needs to be an heirloom to be able to have a good crop the next year from the seeds, so I don't remember if these were heirlooms or not. These were plants already bought, so probably not, but you know, just in case, we'll try it again next year whenever it comes planting time. But I have just been pickling these, and they are absolutely amazing, and it's so simple. You just boil them with your spices and vinegar and water, and then let them simmer like you would a tea, and then you pour them in your jar, pop them in the fridge. Like, so simple. Although I did make a huge mess trying to pour these in there. I really need like a funnel or something, but now the weather has been really cooling down here, and it was kind of chilly that morning, so we all had on long sleeves like on the top and shorts on the bottom. But we headed to my grandmother's house. We call her Mimi, and she lives on the lake, and this is probably our last lake visit. It was really nice that day, but the water was starting to get a bit chilly, and you'll see soon that the kids were starting to get cold. But one of my sisters and her kids showed up as well, and we just like to let the kids get together and play, and they will play and play and play for hours. My grandmother also makes yummy lunch. Like this day, I think we had chicken pot pie, which inspired me to make a chicken pot pie later on in the week. But we just have a really nice, relaxing time over there. Let the kids play, get out their energy. They're grounding all day long, so they sleep really well that night. You know, just some good stuff. That's my sister and her little girl Ella. Her and Micah are actually just a few months apart, like 8 weeks, 7 weeks, something like that. Oh, and this is Selah putting dish liquid on the slide because they don't have it hooked up to water anymore, so they always just put dish liquid on it, wet it, so it's nice and slippery for them to go down. This is actually something new for Selah this year. She is such a daredevil now, and Micah, my goodness, you guys, came out of the womb in the water. Apparently it has stuck because he is not afraid of the water at all. He doesn't care to be thrown in. He wants to go down the slide. He doesn't care to just float around in his floaties. I mean, it's crazy. So they have just been loving the water this summer, and I think we've been to the lake at least once a week all summer long. The next day was kind of just a home day. When the kids wake up in the morning, they love to sit in the bathtub and just kind of get woke up. Usually Micah has leaked or something through the night, so it's nice to rinse him off too. So while they're doing that, I'll try to get something done, and this is them playing in Micah's crib later on. But they just crack me up in the mornings. They're in such a good mood usually if they've slept well, and they play really well together. But I wanted to get some laundry done this day, so like you've probably heard before, we are living at my sister's now. We're pretty much all four in one bedroom and sharing everything, all the space, and so I try to keep up with the laundry just so that we don't have so much clutter. But these are the herbs that I've been talking about on my Instagram that I am drying out, and I've already used them in lots of recipes and it's been amazing. So I definitely recommend doing that. You guys can check out my Instagram if you want to know more about that. But here I am putting on a face mask, and sometimes I just like to do that. This is a clay mask, so just clay and water, mix it up, put it on with a makeup brush. Kind of nice. And here's Micah trying to brush his teeth. This kid has learned to climb up on the toilet. The other day I actually found him sitting inside the sink, just turning the water on and off. So we really have to watch him, but he likes to play around and climb and explore. We also decided to use our little scavenger hunt thing. So I did a video last week on us using the scavenger hunt board that I made, that I was inspired by on Instagram. And last week Sayla didn't do the greatest with it. This week she found every single color on the board, and I was so proud of her. It was really cool to watch how just 1 week made a huge difference. So she loves doing that scavenger hunt now, and it's really cool because we can take it with us and find different things every single time. So I also finished chopping up the peppers and decided to freeze them, so I had a huge mess to clean up. But I am so happy that I did that, because we are going to have so many vegetables throughout the winter that I'm not going to have to buy, so that's pretty awesome. Sayla wanted to help, so I let her put the lids on the jars, and yeah, just trying to teach her how to do all this stuff. I didn't learn this stuff growing up, so it's been really interesting, and I'm really excited to teach her this stuff so that she can pass it on to her kids when she gets older, and we can be a self-sustaining family for many generations. I'm really excited about that. we decided to clean up a little bit. So while I do that, I was letting Micah make a mess with his applesauce. He's learning how to feed himself, so anytime he does that, it usually ends up a mess. But after that, we went to our storage unit and decided to get some wood for our chicken coop. So we're going to try to build a chicken coop, and even though we're not on a piece of land yet and we haven't really started our homestead, I really just want to kind of get a head start on the chicken coop so that we can, you know, have one less thing that we have to worry about when we do finally get moved. So, and I'm just not an idle person, so I have to have something going on all the time, which can be a curse instead of a blessing sometimes, but you know. So we had to go to the storage unit and get that, and then my sister and my hubby helped us to load it up. So that is it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this week in my life. It's kind of just random and normal all at the same time. So we will be doing more videos soon on our homestead and an update on what all is going on as soon as I know an update. It's a little bit crazy. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Oh yeah, and don't forget to hit the like button if you like this type of video. I'm going to be doing more videos on natural living and homesteading, so really excited to bring that content to you. And also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comment section below what you thought about it. See you guys later. Bye.